Okay, joining us now to talk about one of those controversial nominations is Facing South Florida host Jim DeFede.
Jim, the Matt Gaetz announcement taking a lot of people perhaps by surprise, for Attorney General specifically. So, first of all, what was your reaction to it, and why do you think Trump made this choice?
So, it's surprising, but then again, maybe it's not so surprising, because when you think about what Donald Trump experienced in his first term in office, his first attorney general, former Senator Jeff Sessions, ended up appointing a special prosecutor to investigate him. So he doesn't want anything close to that. So he wanted a true acolyte, somebody who will follow whatever he says. And I had a chance to talk to the chair of the Republican Party of Florida just about Matt Gaetz. And this gives you a sense of how Republicans view Matt Gaetz, despite some of his controversies. Let's play that sound now.
And if there's anyone ready on day one to take on the deep state inside the Department of Justice, it is Matt Gaetz. He's a great lawyer, a great orator. I think he is ready and prepared to take on that deep state on day one in the Department of Justice.
Now, when he says a great orator, it means as someone who's willing to go on TV and fight for Donald Trump, as he did throughout all the impeachment hearings. I also spoke just yesterday to Jared Moskowitz, the Democrat member of Congress from Broward County, and he says, this is exactly what elections ended up resulting in. So let's play that Jared Moskowitz sound now.
Donald Trump won the election. Elections have consequences. Why are we surprised that he's taking his most loyal, ardent defenders, and Matt Gaetz, most loyal, ardent defender, the guy that he turned to in Congress, a gifted debater, like his policies or don't like his policies, and he's putting him in the Department of Justice. Donald Trump said what he was going to do with the Department of Justice. He told everybody that. We're surprised at the vessel he picked.
Yeah.
Now, you've been doing some reporting on Matt Gaetz, what he would do if he's confirmed and what he might do if he's not confirmed.
Yeah, I think Matt Gaetz is enough of a realist, and the people I've talked to have spoken to him directly will tell you that he understands it may be an uphill fight to get to 50 votes, because if he gets to 50 votes in the United States Senate, J.D. Vance, as the incoming vice president, would break the tie and he'd be confirmed. There's also the chance, as Nicole mentioned in the earlier package, about recess appointments. Maybe Trump could find a way to slip him in. But there's also the benefit of, because he was named and because he then resigned on Wednesday, that ethics report, which he really wants to not come out, didn't come out on Friday. But if he gets rejected, if he does get denied eventually becoming Attorney General, he could use that to rally support for him to run for governor. In other words, he could claim victimhood by those non-MAGA enough Republicans, and he could come home to Florida to run for governor in 2026. I've also heard speculation that if the Senate were to vote and deny him, he could then run for the open Senate seat that could come out as a result of Marco Rubio leaving, and basically say, the Senate wouldn't confirm me, put me in the Senate, and I'll really shake things up.
So there's a big favor to Matt Gaetz, because that investigation may be put in a file cabinet somewhere.
I'm going to guess it gets out, though.
You think so?
I think it eventually does get out.
Things don't stay secret for long.
I'm sure you'll be one of the first to have it, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
And you can catch Facing South Florida with Jim DeFede Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m.